Hello and welcome back to the Jutska experience, and today I'm going to be showing you the first video of 2017 and the last video I will ever be doing on Call to Arms and all this crap. I know it gets repetitive, but this is too juicy and not to do. So all of this basically started in the development cycle of Call to Arms, all this crap that you're about to witness. And I really think it's blatant false advertising, but what you're looking at right now is the news on Assault Squad. And basically, if you have Assault Squad, if you own Assault Squad 2 and you play Call to Arms, you get some gift, some XP boost. I'm just trying to incentivize people to play Call to Arms, because right now it just went free to play and now it's back down to the pre-free-to-play levels, so they're trying to get as many people on as possible. And I came across one of these comments from the developers, and it was by Sir Hinkle. And just for your information, I think Sir Hinkle's great. He's awesome at making maps, really pretty maps, and I don't really have any beef against him. It's more kind of the DMS mindset here. But let's just take a look. Mr. Shades in this comment says, "I don't want to disrespect the developers, but this is literally modernized Men of War Assault Squad 2 with new maps. I really can't see any difference." So then naturally, they're going to be defensive about this, but this is just, it's funny to actually read this and actually know that they're just bullshitting their way through this. So Sir Hinkle replies, "Mr. Shades, you mean apart from 100% all new assets, new direct control for infantry and vehicles, new interface, thermal and night vision, new water and wind shaders, new game modes, 4K unit and 2K ground textures, new sounds, and basically everything changed or improved? Yes, you're right, I can't see much of a difference too." And then he adds the condescending smiley face there at the end. So I think the best way I can take this on is to dissect this comment made by a developer, and let's just take a look at the new direct control feature, the new and improved direct control feature. But can we really say it is new and improved when it is 10 steps backwards? I can't even throw grenades properly over walls because you have this kind of restricted third-person, half first-person camera, and it just doesn't allow for proper grenade use at all. And if I'm in a vehicle and there's an object in between where I'm aiming and where my gun is, then look at this, I can't even fire. You can't even do anything with these vehicles. It makes no sense. Why would you buy them? And to be honest with you, I really can't hark on that too much because it is new. Even though it is about 10 steps backwards, it is still a new feature. But what is not a new feature, what is not 100% all new assets, are these buildings that you see in front of you. And there are a few other examples like this within Call to Arms. It's not just this one thing. And on the left is a Call to Arms building, industrial building, with the same door layout as the one on the right. And it is not from Assault Squad 2, Assault Squad 1 even, not even Men of War. It is from Faces of War from 2006. The similarities are very striking. I mean, you can see the doors are the same, the windows are the same. There's just a retexture there, and there's that one little add-on that I had to mod it into Call to Arms, so that probably was kind of a casualty. So another feature that was improved upon was the interface, or 100% all new. And like with the buildings, it is just a retexture, and that's all it is. And it also has less features on it. In Men of War, you can move the map to any place you want, and in Call to Arms, just like with the direct control, you are restricted. You can only put the mini-map in the top right or the top left of your screen, and I personally like in the bottom left, so I don't know why. What is the benefit of just removing a feature blatantly like this? I don't get it. It's just never ending with this crap. And the last thing the last thing is what gets me the best, and that is because the sound file for All American Soldiers from Faces of War has been copy and pasted from Faces of War into the Call to Arms American Soldier folder. You have, that's right, you have the exact same sound files from Faces of War from 2006 moved into Call to Arms, and it is being sold as we have 100% new sounds, 100% new assets. You cannot get away with things like this when you're advertising a game or where you're commenting as a developer. I really want to see DMS succeed, but I don't think Call to Arms is the right answer anymore. They've tried making it free to play. It is kind of died down. they're making a new faction for Call to Arms, which might help it a little bit. I mean, having USA and GRM, or whatever they're called, it's just not an interesting matchup. And I feel like that they could make a lot more money if they perhaps put some more time and effort into Assault Squad 2, maybe made some nation DLC packs, like you can add France, or you can add Italy, or things like that, that are professionally done, so we don't have to use mods anymore for these factions. You can have professionally done factions, and it would make the game a lot more interesting. I wouldn't have no problem spending $5 or $10 on these nation packs, maybe even 15 if they're well done. And that's really where it gets me. They have such a great game, and they don't listen to anybody that actually plays the game. They have their own little mindset on how the game should be done without actually, taking advice from the community. And it's sad to see that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. This will be my last roast. I mean, this is basically all what I do now, is just roast DMS or trash Call to Arms or Assault Squad 2 anyway. Actually, I think Assault Squad 2 is in a great position right now. They've done a lot of fixes to it, and it's sweet. It's really sweet to play that game now. And it's a little too late. I think a lot of the player base, maybe not a lot, but some of the player base has kind of died down a little bit. The enthusiasm isn't there anymore as when it was first released. So yeah, this will just be my last video. Everything else will be kind of fun. I just wanted to get this out of there for the new year. So I will see you next time, and yeah, bye-bye.